Well, hello there. We all know how great Swiss Army knives are, right? They're so handy for so many little tasks that you might come across from day to day. But for me, they never seem to be just quite right and have all the tools I need to cover every eventuality. You can carry something massive like the Swiss Champ, but that's a bit big and bulky for me. And I think I've discovered the ideal kind of super light, super slim, minimal EDC combination with barely any kind of duplication of tools and functions. But I think carrying two separate knives might be the ideal EDC solution for kind of urban settings. So I just wanted to discuss how I think these two knives might make the perfect combo for urban EDC. We've got the Victorinox Waiter, just a single layer knife. Handy little tool, but a lot of folks would say it's missing some essentials. But if you pair that with one of Victorinox's new Companion S models, an Alox or Alox one layer knife, with these two, one in your pocket, one on your car key or whatever, I think you're covered for most tasks that you're likely to come across on the daily in urban settings. And I just wanted to talk about why this little combo might be absolutely perfect. Let's have a look. So for me, EDC is about having something with you. It's there in your pocket to help you out immediately in little situations, little tasks that need completing without having to go off to find your toolkit. So you might need to tighten a screw, you might need to prise something open, you might need to cut open some packaging, you might need to cut a label out of your clothes, you might need to trim a loose nail or something, pick a bit of meat out of your teeth, pop a blister, unblock your car's screen wash wipers, pull out a splinter, open a can of food, no one's got a can opener, open a bottle of beer. So, you know, have a Swiss Army knife in your pocket. But yeah, they just never seem to quite have everything. Certainly for me, I might come across on the daily. There's dozens and dozens of Swiss Army knife models, aren't there? For me, they just never seem quite right. I'm a big fan of like the Cadet, the Sportsman, the Compact. What we got there? A Compact, the Climber, Manager. Superb. If you kind of want all the tools that Victorinox offers, that'll help you in most situations, you could carry something like the Swiss Champ. That is well feature packed, isn't it? But something like this is a bit too big and bulky and heavy for me if I'm just wearing my normal around town clothes. But Victorinox have just released this one, the Companion S. It's an Alox or Alox model, so super slim, 5.6mm thick. Wow, tiny. And this is kind of super minimal. It only has two tools, ace pair of Victorinox scissors, perfect for cutting your nails, cutting labels out, cutting plasters, anything that you need to cut, cutting shapes out and things. This is sometimes more useful than a blade for certain tasks, and these are fantastically capable for the size. And you get the combo tool on there, which is a bottle opener, wire stripper notch, and the absolutely fantastic Phillips screwdriver, which I'll come back to in a second. So they're the only two tools you get on this knife, but this has become my sort of car key tool, and for places where blades aren't allowed, schools, museums, concert venues, you know, courthouses, stuff like that, then this could be great to have some useful tools with you in places you're not allowed a blade. But that actually has been used by me at work already on a couple of occasions. I've not had it long, but it's saved the day already for me. I had to cut some like bandage stuff, and there were no other scissors around, so yeah, to save the day. And then the Waiter, well, I really like this model. It's super minimal but still really useful, dead light, dead slim. This one's only 10.8mm thick, 84mm long model, so nice and compact and light, not going to bulk out your pocket like the Swiss Champ does. Discreet but still dead useful. You got a main blade which is about 54mm long. This blade I think is plenty big enough for your EDC tasks in an urban situation. Seriously, what do you use your blade for? This is plenty of blade, I think, realistically, for urban EDC needs. I'm not building shelters with it, I'm not battening wood, I'm not going to be skinning a deer or anything, although I'm sure you could with this blade if you really needed to. But for opening packaging, bit of food prep if you needed it for that, just perfect. Corrosion resistant, easy to sharpen, great blade. Then on the back of the tool you get a corkscrew, which you can use to store the little eyeglasses screwdriver or the tinder sets, useful for unpicking knots and things, and might be used on the occasional bottle of corked wine if you still come across one of those. You do get a little slot for the pin in there. I've used the pin for ejecting SIM cards, fairly regularly for unblocking my car's rear your screen wash jets, pop blisters, etc. Can be useful to have the little pin, and I always pop a little paper clip behind the corkscrew. There's 100 uses for a paper clip if you want to Google it or use your imagination. Slots in just there perfectly. In the standard scales, you get a toothpick. Pick the crud out your teeth or scrape the fluff out of your phone's charging port. Get the tweezers. Bit flimsy, but you know, they can be used for getting splinters out and stuff like that, little tasks. And the other tool you get is a combo tool with wire stripper, bottle opener, can opener, slotted screwdriver. And this tip can be used on Phillips screws, but it's dreadful to use. But if you had nothing else, it's there as an option. So with these two tools, there is a tiny bit of overlap and duplication. Got a bottle opener there, bottle opener there. Got a wire stripper there, wire stripper there. I've never used that on any of my Swiss Army knives. But yeah, that's pretty much the only duplication. Everything else is getting you unique tools, which I really love about this little setup. Let's just quickly go back to some of these other models, you know, that I might favour as an EDC because they're slim and light and still useful. But one of the main things that I really do kind of prioritise in a little pocket tool is a Phillips screwdriver. Phillips screws are everywhere, and you have to go all the way up to a Victorinox Explorer until you get proper, really excellent Phillips driver head, as you do get on the Swiss Champ, and that's just fantastic. That Phillips driver there, really great. Obviously on Swiss Army knives with the can opener, you get this little 3mm slotted screwdriver, and that does make a really decent Phillips screwdriver, but it's a little bit thin, and I have deformed and bent these on occasion. Also, this isn't going to work in recessed Phillips screwdriver holes, you know, like on kids' toys, stuff like that. So while this is okay as a Phillips driver, I do have to say the Phillips driver on the little 58mm combo tool is just fantastic. Absolutely one of the best tools Victorinox ever designed, in my opinion. This is wonderful. I've used this tool hundreds, thousands of times over the years. Not on this exact one, I've only just got this one. Perfect for kids' toys. It's a number 1 driver, but it'll fit number 2 and some bigger Phillips screws as well. It's relatively thick and sturdy, and this is just so useful. It'll fit into recessed Phillips screw holes. Just wonderful. So if you carry this, you've got those bases covered. You don't want to be using that as a Phillips driver because it's just dire. This isn't bad as a slotted screwdriver. Like I say, these tools, Swiss Army knives, they're not going to be your primary tool of choice, are they? If you're doing a big job, a manual job or something, get proper tools. But to have these on you at all times, this covers you for a ton of tasks. What do you reckon? Yeah, I do. I think this is a wonderful, possibly perfect combo. I've often in the past droned on ad nauseum about how wonderful the Manager was, or the Rambler, same as a Rambler but with a pen added in there. And I've droned on about how this is as close to perfect EDC, little tiny pocket tool as you can get. Scissors, a combo tool, little flathead driver, but sometimes you do need a bigger slotted screwdriver than that, which you get on the combo tool. Also the tiny 58mm blade, about 33mm long cutting edge on there. That's great for opening packaging and stuff like that, pretty much all you need, but sometimes I do miss having a bigger blade when I'm carrying a Manager, so yeah, you get one on the waiter. Not many times in an urban setting where I wish for a larger, thicker, sturdier blade than that. I might be out, I do like a drink, I do like wine, so occasionally this saves the day. No corkscrew on there, is there? And most cans nowadays have a ring pull, don't they? But there's certain cans that I still use don't have a ring pull. I eat a ton of tuna, these cheapy job ones don't have a ring pull. Peck chop pork, ace. You want this in your survival kit. But yeah, no ring pull, surprisingly. So there you go, got a can opener on there as well. Companion S weighs 17 grams, Waiter weighs 35 grams. Both together, that's 50, let's call it 52 grams, or 1.8 ounces. So yeah, I think this is a pretty near perfect urban EDC combo. Honestly, I really like this setup. Bung that one on your keys there, say, bung that one in your pocket on a little pocket dangler clip or something like that. And I think that is excellent to cover all your average, likely day-to-day situations. Like I say, EDC is about having something to get you by, isn't it? I think it is, till you can get to more appropriate tools. And I think this one works really, really well. So give me your feedback, guys. What do you think? Anything better? Is a little 2-layer compact all you need? A mighty Manager just on its own, or the Rambler? What is your EDC? The big boy, Swiss Champ? Or do you need a Leatherman or a Leatherman clone? Gerber clone, I think that one. It's pretty good. It was only 12 quid. But yeah, just let me know your thoughts, guys. I'm going to be rocking this one for the next little while to see how I get on. But yeah, great stuff, I reckon. Thank you as ever for watching, and I hope to see you soon in the next one. Hasta luego.